Hello everyone, I'm Knight of Squires and this is Crusader Kings 2. As always, if this is your first time joining me, welcome. If not, welcome back. I imagine this will likely be the final episode of this series. We are trying to collect, we just need some more land. Oh, we'll have to unpause for all these to reset. But I believe we have, just let that tick over a second. And oh, don't know why that's not recognizing that. Interesting. Not sure why that's not recognizing that one. But we've already collected this and this. And we're just trying to collect this last one, which I don't know why that hasn't acknowledged that. So we're going to march around there. We're going to finish up some of these wars. News from China. These guys have become, Malwa have become tributaries of the Song Empire, just like everybody else that looks at them slightly aggressively. But we're going to basically conclude, I don't know why that's not recognizing that. That could be problematic for us. But here we go. We've got some council positions open. My court chaplain has died. I think that means that in the interim period, I did some minor title nonsense, and I cleaned up a couple of these notifications up here, and apparently my court physician promptly died seconds afterwards, so that's always good. One of my commanders has improved. He's gained 2 martial score. That's good. I think he's one of the ones leading this army, actually. Oh. No. He was, but he's not now. Bankai can join the army. He's my brother. He's my heir, yeah. He needs to be gaining as much prestige as possible because apparently he's not going to inherit unless I can kill off one of my clan lords, of course. So there is that. Let's go down here. Let's conquer this. We need to just start clearing up some of this land, I think, because some of these wars need ending. I don't know what we've actually got here. A Zoroastrian uprising. What's happening here? You want to marry my daughter to... Is he even your son? He's not your son? Who is he then? Tulun of Sokolid. All the way over there. Sure, you can have that betrothal. Not that that will matter much. She's proving to be a good character. As is he with his genius trait. Look at him. This is my son. He's a genius. I'm very proud of him. So we're gonna have this engagement. Oh, I think this is friendship between that guy. Let me guess, you all want to marry her? By any chance, did her previous betrothal, did he die? Oh, I think he died. Where are you? You're all the way over there. That doesn't seem hugely useful to me. You're all the way over there. You're over there. None of these seem hugely useful to me. I'm going to decline all of them, actually. I don't really want her marrying into any of those far off places that aren't going to be able to aid me in any particular fashion. We're going to march into these lands now, and we're just going to crush everything. So many pop-ups. Give me the prestige. Yeah, we're going to win this war. And then we'll go and kick in another one. You're a revolt. No, I'm not marrying her into a revolt. You guys pop up every 2 seconds. You going to give me some gold? Is that how this is going to work? Yep. Giving me nearly 300 gold. And I gain some karma and prestige. And he gains 20 decadence. My. Bye-bye. Where are you? All the way over there. Do I have to... Oh, you want this land. Alright. And then you're the Zoroastrians, I think. Yeah. We're going down there. We're going to come down there. We're going to finish off all these wars. We have a very high threat rate at the moment. So we are trying to... I'm kind of killing time and making that go down by slaughtering my way across all of these various war fronts that I'm currently in. And then I will deal with that at a later point. These Muslims need kicking out, I think, because they seem to be of the opinion that they can waltz into my territory and sack all of my things. So we're going to crush this uprising. And then I'm going to swing down there. Is that nice and easy? When you get to kind of this stage in a campaign, you've sort of snowballed enough that it's no longer hugely interesting to watch. So I'm going to probably call this the last episode, even if this doesn't seem to tick up. I don't know why this is not ticking up currently. I don't know why this is why that has bugged like that. But we know in our heart of hearts, if I go into here, I have a realm of 400 holdings. Now that's not entirely accurate because there is baronies and things underneath them. So it's slightly less than 400. But for the sake of... I'm not entirely certain why that achievement isn't working. That's... there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on all at once here. All the pop-ups. All the pop-ups. Everybody's joining a defensive pact against us. Which I think is quite entertaining to watch. Because if I, in a second, go... Let me just finish sieging this down. If I pause that, and I select our kingdom, and go to the defensive pacts screen, you can see the pact against us. These are all in the defensive pact opposing Mongolia. This is the Holy Road. Yep, they're in the defensive pact against us. They're in a defensive pact against us. They're in a defensive pact against us. So are all of these countries, all of this down here. Half of India is in a defensive pact against us. The Fatimids are in a defensive pact against us. All these various little countries here. Like, our influence has clearly spread far because everybody wants us to go away, basically. And we're at a point where we're so threatening that all defensive pacts, including our own religious group, will band together if we attack one of them, which is mad. So if we attack these Tengri, India will join in because we're so terrifying to everybody in the world. So that's kind of fun. We're gonna walk over here now and take... Oh, there's a peasant revolt. Where is the peasant revolt? Is it nearby? Where is the peasant revolt? There. Send my Chinese retinue in, because I raised a Chinese retinue to help me with these interminable, endless wars. And this is just sieging everything down. Right. Now that we have kicked out all of the Fatimid held territories. Let's call in all of our allies to this war as well. We've won the peasant revolt. That went smoothly. It's just a case of kicking out the Fatimids at this point. We might have to go over there, to be honest. We may have to go over there. Because 28, I guess it is ticking up. We could just wait. Because we control Makran, which is what they're after. We could just wait them out, but it seems faster if I go over there. In all honesty, going over there seems like it would be a more sensible thing to do. Sultanate of Persia. Fatimid Sultanate. Sultanate of Egypt. We're going to go and take a little bit of your land and see if that speeds up the process of you surrendering to me. I'm just gonna pause the recording and try restarting the game and seeing if that will reset what was going on. So just bear with me 1 second. Hello again. So I have restarted the game and it does appear to have reset this. So we have only got to get 23 more holdings for us to be winning this achievement. So we're going to continue on with that. First off, we're going to win this war, because this war is super in my way. This guy here, I think it's this particular chieftain. You would like to arrange a marriage between my courtier and one of your sons? Sure. Let's continue on. And we'll just invade this. We should be able to siege down one of the holdings here. Yep, let's just burn that down. And that should be the one Fatimid holding there. That bumps us to 45. Why have I got boats? I don't have any ports. Why have I got boats? Go away. Drain on resources, boats. I think we're just going to wait for this war score to tick up. At which point we're going to put down all of our levies, because I can't declare war while we have levies. And then we're going to go and declare war on somebody. I'm just not sure who. Probably Utsang. Utsang. Why can't I declare war on you? Oh, you're not independent. Up we go. Where's your liege? There. Declare war on you for invasion. I don't have the land for that. I can't do that. Subordination of Nachau. Sampu. None of these are going to get me enough land fast enough. I need holdings in large numbers. Karakhanids, you are the best chance at this point. Invasion of Kumania, that's a pretty sizable chunk of land. It's not quite enough, but it's a commander of Kunlun. Sure, burn him alive. Are you gonna white peace out? Because you're not gonna win this, are you? You could white peace out, or I can make you pay me 1,400 gold. You know what? Oh look, you have an army. Perfect. I'll take that. I'm just gonna take that off you, buddy, because you deserve this. I'm gonna chase your army down and crush you. I don't care if we have to ride all the way back. There we go, I'm gonna get you. I don't care if we have to ride all the way back to your lands. I'm gonna crush this 1,800 strong force you have. There you go. Gave myself little bit of prestige, a little bit of war score. And there we go. Let's clear up a few more of these again. And then the war score is ticking up nicely, but I think it's time to just go and start kicking in his front door, as it were. Unless, actually, we might be better served declaring war on somebody else, because otherwise I'll have to get all of my allies to rejoin my army. So I think we are instead going to move back over here. That's going to tick up anyway. He's going to give me a boatload of money. And then I'm going to declare war on you. Oh, I can't because I have some dudes in. Alright, let's move out. Come on. Out you go. Because I have men in somebody's land where I don't have holdings, it's not going to let me declare war. So, we are going to leave his lands, declare war for whatever the largest patch of land I can get is. Looks like potentially this. How much land can I get from you? Invading Kumania gives me a huge chunk there. Invasion of Khotan gives me much, much less. Ah, allow the kitten to follow me home, gives me +1 health. That's what we want. We want as much health as we can get. Ogres, where's Ogres? All the way over there. That's no good to me. Actually, do you know what the fastest way to do this is? I'm going to kick in the Seljuks. Because these guys have huge territories. There. That's the one. That should net me what I'm after. So, Armenia is smaller. Crimea is one province. These are all invasions. I don't want invasions. I want subordinations. So, this is not going to work either, is it? Because subordinations don't allow me to take the land that I need. I need an invasion, but for that I need 30,000 population, which is miles away. Unless I potentially absorb clans? Could I absorb the clan? No. This is going to be frustrating. This may take longer than is strictly necessary because I can't conquer a large enough swath of land fast enough. No, don't need invasions, I need subordinations. What is close enough to me and large enough to make it worth it? That. But I can't because I need a population greater than 15,000. Fine. Okay, that's fair. I've given away too much of my land and thus my population is declining. It's now growing again, but I've given away too much land and it's screwed me over a little bit. I don't need to care about my holdings, about my vassals liking me anymore. So what I am going to do is I'm going to pause this again and I'm going to take all of the titles here, vassalize them all, basically remove all their vassalizations and burn everything to the ground, giving me plenty of population again. Okay, so we have cleared all of these titles. Everything is now either under my direct control or burning. I didn't realize that Zhao actually owned all of this, which is somewhat frustrating. I definitely thought he was gonna I thought I was going to have all of this, but this should be plenty for now. It should give me a much larger population growth, and it's going to increase as all of these get burned away. So, continuing on, your two pets truly fight like cat and dog. You can barely sleep at night unless you lock them in separate rooms. In fear of confinement, your cat has begun hiding before bedtime. Yesterday you spent the better part of an hour looking for it. You cannot stand this much longer. They will figure it out in due time. You give your cat and dog a chance to get to know each other. I will find a new owner for the dog, or the cat is obviously unhappy, I will find it a new home. Given that I like having the +1 health from a dog and a cat, meaning that I will live much, much longer, hopefully, I'm going to give them a chance to figure it out. We're going to let those all burn. And that is going to be how we go about this. I need to increase my population as fast as possible. So the other thing we're going to do, my court physician has shared some of his latest ideas with me. I do not know much of medicine, but perhaps he is onto something. He asks for some money to develop his theory further and write a book about it. Ooh, 20 gold. I think with the 3,000 that I have, I can probably afford that. Gold is nothing to me. Sometime was just what your pets needed. One day they simply stopped fighting, and since they have become the best of friends, now you often find them playing or snoozing together. They really seem much happier. Pet best friends, giving me +1 intrigue and +1 diplomacy. Look at that. Pet best friends. And a cat and a dog. Perfect. Now, I'm going to declare war for humiliation, because I will get 25% of his population, which should give me enough. So we're going to come trampsing in here and call all my allies and such. I've sent my Chinese retinue over into this region in case there was a rebellion, but it doesn't look like there's going to be, given that everything is being burnt down. You think, who are you? Sang to my daughter. No. No. Because that would mean that we have a marriage tie and I can't declare war against you later, which I desperately would like to do. So I'm not going to allow that. Instead, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to burn down everything that this man holds dear. I don't know what the... There we go. Let's take the prestige. Move into here. Crush this 7k army and the other 7k army coming in behind it. It's 14k. We should win this fight. Looks like it. I now have a revolt going on. You would like to marry my niece. How that was only a 14 puts me to 14%, I have no idea. But I'm winning this war. Somebody else is declaring war for this now. I'm so done with that. We're just going to siege all of this down. Yeah. Siege. 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 And this is basically how this is going to go at this point. My cousin has died. Oh no. Let's deal with this war. Enforce demands in which I get 200 karma. And we're going to siege this down as well. We're going to take the prestige. We're going to siege this down. No idea where they are ransacking around my lands, but it's clearly not going well enough for them. We will take out this 2,000 army here. That's that done. News from China. Chief of the Monyul. His armies have gone to end their independence. I don't actually know where they are. Oh, just this little bit here. Never mind. So, oh, I can rank up in the society. I can become a hero. Our table is already full, veteran. Are you saying you want to fight me for the spot? Khan Kilbu rises from his seat, idly cracking his knuckles and taking a step towards me. He has a personal combat skill of 9. And I have a personal combat skill of 57. Now, if I die here, I'm going to be really frustrated. And so he kills me. Which causes so many problems. Damn it. I've lost the Khaganate. Logyu has ascended to heaven at age 49. How is he winning that war again? So I was slain in personal combat. The Khan of Mongolia and of Tiyun, and I lead my clan. And the Ghaznavids have escaped, despite the fact that we owned that in its entirety. Well, that set us back slightly. That has set us back slightly. I don't know what this is. Do I own that? Apparently I do. Okay, apparently I have two tribal holdings, and this is mine. I have a claim on the Zhao Khaganate, but there's no way I can press that. And because I'm dead, I don't have a Chinese wife anymore, although I could get another Chinese wife. Let's request an imperial marriage for myself. We are honoured. The arrival of the princess is much awaited. He likes Janes. Let's send him a eunuch. Let's send him this guy. There you go. Some grace with the emperor. Dislikes tributaries. That could be a problem. I would like to become a councillor. Can't believe I got murdered. God dang it. That's so frustrating. So frustrating. I'm so angry. Like, oh, this man has rabies. Ruh-roh. It gives him plus 30 personal combat skill. I like it. But, like, minus everything. He's gonna die a horrible, horrible death. That's so irritating. I have a new heir. It's my half-brother. Where is my army? There, with its basically nothing. Let's get back to my lands. My nephew will be missed as he heads off to begin his new life in China. Ugh. Let's just clear up all of these at this point. And I think it is at this stage we're going to... It's so irritating. Because that's put me back down to 27 of 200. This was so good. This was such good land. But my population is growing. So, oh, when there's a new clan now. I've been appointed to advisor. I like this event. So, everyone is amazed by the arrival of the Imperial Princess, Her Chaste Highness Zhao Wenshao. Not that she has not been expected. The court of Goldmund has been busy with preparations for weeks. No, they are simply astounded by the grandeur of her procession. While those standing close to you begin to whisper about the silk banners and the gleaming armour of the Imperial soldiers, you have your sight trained on the intricately decorated litter approaching, holding your future wife. It is no mere woman who steps down from the litter, but a creature of pure, ethereal grace. She does not walk across the courtyard to meet you, she glides. Awe mingles with a tiny sliver of dread as you look upon her emotionless face. How has a man like you come to deserve such a noble bride? Becoming your husband is a great honor, Zhao Wenshu. We marry, I get 500 prestige, and we get a peace deal with the Chinese. This brings me to having my wife, who is attractive, a poet, a theologian. Her traits are honestly not that great, but I like having a Chinese wife. I could convert to Taoism when I get enough, but I am far away from that. Let's have somebody on the council owe me a favour. And groom an heir, given that I don't currently have one. It annoys me that these guys broke free during the succession. That irritates me a lot. How do I pillage this down then? Because I now have like 3 holdings. Oh no. 3. I don't know where my capital even is anymore. No idea where my capital even is anymore. I think it's here now. This is now my capital. But this is a barony that I don't want. But I can't pillage it because I own the land. Also, how have you retained your title? Revoke that. Yeah, now it's a maybe because he thinks he's clever. I can't revoke yours yet. I can't pillage it because I'm not independent. Let's start a faction to overthrow the Khan. Who are you? I'm gonna, at this point, raise a Chinese honor guard because it seems like a sensible time to have some Chinese soldiers in our midst. Then have them basically wander about and kick the hell out of everybody. That's the plan. And they are good. And now he's dead. And everybody's breaking away. No, we shall stay loyal for now. But it means that various people have broken free. No, I do not want to be a commander, no matter how good I am at it. Where did my... What fight is going on here? How have we got involved in that? Go away. But it means that we still at least hold most of it. Now, I need to know what land is mine for a bit. Right. Oh, I can subjugate. That'll be useful when I can reconquer all of my land. Overthrow the Khan. I need... Do you know what? I have the money. Let's come here and let's just buy some favors. Buy a favor. No. Buy a favor. No. Buy a favor. Yes. Buy a favor. Yes. So that'll be the better part of half the clans. Now what if I send you a gift? Actually, we'll form a blood oath with you because you're the next big one. We'll send you a gift. Send you... Alright, well, then let those trigger. Buy a favor. No, he still won't. He still won't buy a. Still won't sell me a favor. Tax shifted. Yep, sure. You've been sent a gift. Now will you let me buy a favor from you? Yep. So now all of those people owe me a favor. And now what we will do is request that they all join my faction. Which they have to do. Because they owe me a favor. They'll all join that. And between 4 of us, we have 26% of his army. Dear Lord. Magnificent. Who are you? No. You can... Who are you? Nobody I care about. Go in the oublet. And we're going to fire that. Overthrow the Khan. Then war it is. Boom. Look at that. Everybody's in on it. But everybody's in on it, which means I've only got to conquer like 2 holdings. But importantly, I can now hire these mercenaries, which is an awful lot of cavalry. This is my army, which I shall lead. How many commander titles do I have? Many. And then from here, let's go. Let's begin this. We're going to conquer all of this again because I'm getting a touch fed up. Oh wow, I am vomiting money. Crusade for Jerusalem. Let's see how that goes. I imagine not amazingly, but we shall see. Here we go. Your niece, or my niece, marries this person. Sure, don't care. Crusades and jihads going back and forth, back and forth. Let's call all of our allies into this war. I think they were, because they were new clans, there was a lack of soldiers in those 2 clans, which has caused, which is why it was so little of their respective military might. The Battle of Golmund is 40... Ah, his army's down here. Where's my 15k? we're going to merge these two into one army, and I'm going to come over there and kick his head in. Let's gain some gold, because I'm clearly going to need it. And this is basically how this is going to go now. I'm going to chase him around. And hopefully, we're going to kill him off. Who are you? You actually should be able... I should be able to form an alliance with you, shouldn't I? Oh, I can't because I have a temporary title. Awkward. Never mind. We're going to crush this and then go over there. So let's squash these guys. Crush that. Come over here. And we own that up there. Nice. Sunni clan. Represent. And then you are separate. I should probably just crush you at some point. This is sort of going to be how this... No, they better not use it. Spoilers, they will. Oh, look at that. They did. Shock horror. God, losing a lot of soldiers to this attrition. Like, it's enough. It should be fine, but ouch, it's a lot of men just dying to starvation and such. And head over there. My army is still okay. He doesn't have any other... Victorious Crusaders! Let's have a look what that looks like. Jerusalem. Oh, Scotland is gone. It's now England. Again. Is it an empire? The Empire? The British Empire now? Yep, the Empire of Britannia. Who doesn't own England? How do you not own England? He owns this down here. A little bit of Wales, some of Ireland and Scotland. And England is just there, independently of them. But he owns some over there. Oh, this is getting messy. This is getting messy. But, yeah, Britannia owns a patch of Spain, a bit of this, a bit of that, and does not own any of this. Ugh. Lord. So, okay, well, Jerusalem is here. It now exists. It belongs to the Anjou family. Oh, and the King of France will inherit. So if he dies, France takes over Jerusalem as well. The son of Lucifer takes over Jerusalem. Sure. There's no way that's going to go badly. But, hey ho, there we go. He's gained a load of bits and pieces. And he's French. The French rule Jerusalem currently. Yay! We're going to continue this war to crush all opposition, hopefully. Now there's a jihad for Jerusalem. Quid pro quo. You take Jerusalem, they'll take Jerusalem. And this is kind of... I would have liked this to have been the end of this series, honestly. But it's just a lot of backing and forthing. We need to go back to conquering. The plus side, this is helping our population grow massively. So we should be able to get to 30k before this war is over. Oh, we've conquered somebody's heir. If we can get to 30k, we can declare a invasion. I will accept the gracious gift of a dog. He shall be called Tricky. Tricky. Tricky, tricky, tricky. And if we can... Yeah, if we can win this war, conquer all of this, although we're hemorrhaging money still, I would like this to kind of end at some point soon. And to get our news from China. Popular uprisings have broken out. Well, status quo is over. Yeah, I'm going to try and get all of my allies to join me with whatever soldiers they have. But the plan is to win this war. Have the 30-odd thousand. I don't know how I'm losing this fight. I know how I'm going to lose that one. Because I'm a better duelist than him. Another victorious match. We'll win that. Yeah. They're going to flee to there. I'm going to retreat to here. What a brilliant idea. No. I can't believe this is going to fail, honestly. But here we go. We're going to... meet up here with our 8k and crush this. And hopefully... Oh, we have no money left, so the mercenaries are about to either turn on us. I'm going to pause it. I'm not going to allow them to turn on us. Just going to dismiss them. But that means that we pretty much can't win this war without them. So I'm going to offer a white peace in which I lose 100 prestige and we all go back to normal. Because, yeah, white peace. Okay. So, that never went well, honestly. That never went well. You want to give me the title of advisor again? Sure. And a position of commander? No, thank you. Okay, well, I guess we're going to have to continue on as best we can. We've got some money coming back in. I'm going to come back over here. We're in a budget deficit, so I can't do anything with that. The wounds within. After the Battle of Beluga, it has been my duty to inform the families of fallen soldiers of their fate. At night, I still see the hatred burning in the eyes of a teenage daughter. I know it is not my fault, but I have destroyed their lives. It should have been me, not their brave father. I commit suicide and die. And no thank you. Some people are always going to want me dead. I gain cynical and depressed. Or enough of these feelings by Brahma, I will punch someone. I gain the trait wrath and stressed. And I have a chance to gain depressed. I gained stressed but not depressed, but I did gain wrath, which means I have 23 martial. Betrothed can marry. Yeah, sure. Let's get some positive money coming in. And then we're going to start taking all of this again. I gain the trait infirm. Sure, my wife is pregnant. Yay. I don't know how you are the heir. You are a lunatic. Excellent. Nope. Pregnancy has made my wife look even more beautiful than she already was. Quick, let's gain the trait lustful. The Teutonic Order has been formed. Infidels come in many flavours. I am infirm, which means I'm -3 to all stats. Boatload less health. Some kids become a, you know, some scholar or other. Yes, I have a budget deficit. It's going horribly for me, I know. But I don't honestly care about that. Teutonic campaign. For too long, the pagans of the north. Yep, so where have you gone? Where have you gone? Declared war. Oh, defending against in the jihad. I don't care. The jihad for Jerusalem is not going to go well, I don't think. She needs familiar faces around her. Why am I still losing money? Now I'm in negatives because of all these different bits and pieces. So, let's go raiding. Let's go raiding. We're going to sap all of the money out of this area. And go from there. Let's get some positive income going. There we go, look. Oh, it's fluctuating. It's not sure, but we have positive money. We are getting there. Take the gold. Let's get into positives. Let's go. Come on. Nope. Don't want a commander. Nope. Not doing that. There we go. We've sacked that. We're in positive money and climbing. Finally. Lords above. That's going to drop by 11% every day. Going to gain some more money when that burns down. I'm so frustrated with how this has gone. I'm so frustrated. I think we're going to finish this siege. Call my physician at once. We're going to finish this siege. And then we're going to call that there for today's episode, I think. We'll siege down this whole province. There we go. So that's put us back into 249. Strangers from beyond the sea. There are rumours of exotic strangers in weird-looking ships making landfall all along the Atlantic coast, speaking no known language, trying to buy land in exchange for obsidian beads, colourful feathers and gold. After refusing the offers, local rulers were apparently threatened with terrible curses and the might of an emperor from beyond the Atlantic Ocean. Ha! A fantasy menace. But that is going to be the end of this session, and we will continue this series tomorrow. I did expect this to be the last one, but apparently it's not. We've had some setbacks, but we will get there. We now have 27 of the 200 we need, but we will get there. We are on our way. As always, thank you for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow.